Hi, this is Grisha for Markup plugin, and in this video we're going to create this email by MasterClass in Figma, and we're going to export this email with Markup Email Junior Figma plugin. This plugin lets you to export fully customizable HTML email templates from Figma to any platform or send test emails. So let's get started. This email into the Figma as layers, and we're going to create this from top to the bottom. And we're going to start with the header. In the original HTML email template, the header was already the image, so we are going to reuse the same image. So the email has 640 pixels width, so let's create a new empty frame with this value, then call it email, and apply vertical auto layout by clicking on this button, set fixed width. This is our email root template, and it should be fixed. Then let's remove Figma default padding and spacing. We don't need them for the email body. So let's add this top into our email. And the next step, let's apply to the background color from original email. To do so, simply select a frame, then go to the right sidebar, click on the fill, get this tool, and simply get the color from original email. And the next step is to create this simple text block. So let's get a text, put it inside the original mail, and let's add some padding to this email, to this text. So let's select a text item, then wrap into a new container, auto container. To do so, you can select the text, click Shift-A. When you click Shift-A, Figma wraps the text into a new auto layout frame. So let's apply vertical alignment, remove default gaps and spacing, add hour. So let's use the spacing from original email. It's 42. It's going to be the right and left spacing, and also let's add also some vertical spacing too. So let's put into our original email, and to place the text on center, the best option is to select a text container. Let's call it text container, and set fill width. And now it works perfectly well. Create this button block, this complex button with the icon inside. So it's simply an auto layout frame with two children to the text item and image. So let's get a text, add an image, select both of them, and then click on this button or click Shift-A. We have a new frame. So let's get the style from original button, then apply some padding and spacing settings. And also let's apply a corner radius. The next step, we can simply set gap between icon and text. There are also some label below the button. So let's select both things, click apply auto layout, and place it inside our original mail, and set fill container for these two. And to make the button width as original email, we should use the option called hack content. And by clicking the hack content, the frame will follow the text width with spacing. So let's add fixed hack content for original email, and let's try to preview it with the Markup plugin. Markup plugin available in Figma community, or link will be in the description. You can simply select our email body frame, click on the preview. This is how mobile version works. And to add a link to the button, we can simply select the frame, then go to the properties section to get the properties on the preview. So you can simply select on this sidebar icon, then go to the properties, and here you can insert any link to any frame inside your email. Reload the preview, and now this button has a link. Okay, this complex block with header, image, and list items. So, and there are some spacing between button block and text block. So let's create a spacing. You can simply create an empty auto layout frame with no fill and add it inside the email with fill container, and the empty frame with no fill will work as a spacing. So the next step is to get the text, image, and list item. So let's start with the list item. So it's simply a text and frame. So first let's create from scratch a list item. So we have a number, then let's select number, click Shift A, Figma wraps it into a new outlet frame, get a color from original item. Let's remove default gaps and set width and height manually, because it's not a resizable thing, it just works as an icon. So let's do it as an icon and with fixed width and height. So once we have text and the bullet with the number, we can simply select both items, click Shift A, Figma wraps it to auto layout frame, and now we should set for the text fill container, and the number should has fixed width. So let's update the content. And the important thing for these list items for the text should have fixed text should have hack contents options for the vertical resizing. So the next step is to wrap all these things into a new vertical alignment outlet frame and set fill container for each item inside, and to adjust the spacing, to set different spacing between header and list item group, which should wrap list items into a special outlet frame. Let's select all of them, wrap a new frame, and set less spacing between. So this is a bullet list thing. So the next step is to simply wrap it into one container and apply a fill container for each item inside. So now we have this block, and we can simply copy paste it into our email body. Set fill container and apply the same gap as we have for the text block. Not gap, but padding. And this is how this option works. For this button, we can simply duplicate this block. To duplicate any frame, use Command D option. To recreate this block, we can simply use the same things that we had for this block. So let's duplicate it, change the text, remove an image. Then we can simply remove this subheader, remove this frame, and add a background to this frame, add some spacing, add the corner radius, and then simply change numbers to icons. So let's set fixed width for the icon. And this way you can create the same block easier. The component here, it's footer. So let's recreate this footer. First, let's create a new empty frame with our width, add background color, call it footer. Then apply vertical alignment auto layout, remove default spacing. And let's add all the content inside footer. So let's set fixed width for now. And to align social icons vertically, you can simply select all of them, then click on the auto layout icon, switch to the horizontal alignment, and set center alignment for all the content inside the footer by clicking on this alignment section on the right sidebar. Then apply some gap and some vertical and horizontal padding. So this is how footer works. Let's add them to our email body. And to apply links to your social icons, you simply select the social icons, click on properties section, and insert here any link as you want. Also, this works for unsubscribe tags. So to insert unsubscribe tag, select the text block and insert unsubscribe tag into this link property. Premium will run the plugin, select our frame, click on the preview button, and this is our final result. Mobile version works automatically because we set properly all the Figma auto settings. To export this email as HTML, click on the text button and download HTML, send test email, or export to any marketing platform such as MailChimp or Klaviyo.